All right, South Boston Speedway. After this, there's only going to be 2 more races left. And those are going to be Slinger. We are up 39 points on Bigfoot, and I believe we're only up 38 on Creature. So there's literally a 1-point differential between Creature and Bigfoot. And where it stands right now, Creature's actually towards the back. Oh. I bumped up the AI a little bit more, and I still managed to qualify in the lead, mostly because this is a third gear track for me. I think they're shifting, so we might walk on these guys again, we'll see.
Radio check, Earl, can you hear me? Yes, sir.
So really, if I can get up through the field, I might actually try to help Jester out a little bit. He's actually doing decent. He's in the top 10.
Radio check, test 1-2, radio check, you got me?
Oh no, this is going to be a fast track for us, but it also means it's going to be kind of packed as well.
Ready to go. Pace cars off, be ready. Green flag.
As long as nobody just kind of dives in here, we should be able to keep it clean.
Still there. Still out there.
Like, the biggest thing we can't do right now is DNF, because Slinger is definitely going to be one of those wild card tracks. I don't think I've ever actually done a race on the oval at Slinger. Only done figure it. Yeah, I'm going to walk away with these. I debated on doing a back to front challenge too. Kind of glad I didn't though, seeing how clustered up it is back there. Really just seems like we're going to be Sunday cruising, trying to lap the entire field. But it's crazy because these AI are about 10% to 15% stronger than when we started.
Trying the track now, lap. Doing good.
They're not 100%, otherwise they'd just be walking away from me on every race. I had to have that whole differential in skill and whatnot just to keep things semi-realistic.
You're the fastest car on the racetrack.
But yeah, 50 laps here at South Boston. Then we do 50 laps at Slinger's Oval, and then 50 laps on the figure 8, which the figure 8, that's the main reason why we got the points differential. Well, the main reason why I'm glad we got it.
Good job. Fastest car on the track that lap.
It definitely seems like the way I've got the AI here, though. I mean, this is very similar AI to this late model stock series I did. In fact, these guys are a little bit stronger than the AI for that series. And it's just like there hasn't been much deviation on tracks like this. I feel like it's because they shift. Like, they go into 4th gear and they just kind of ride 4th gear, whereas I'm in 5th gear just hitting the limiter.
You were the fastest car out there. Good job.
What's crazy is Runner actually ran a lap that was almost 2/10 slower than me. But the differential between the rest of everybody else is maybe like, well, thanks to Kelly, 8/10, but everybody else was within like 6/10 of each other. I think the lap traffic is really going to be where we figure out exactly how this race is going to go. So I know Kelly, the last 2 races, has been pretty bad about blocking. Yeah, I'm just going to walk away from these guys just due to the fact that I'm able to just hammer it off the corner. Like, my throttle response is going to be much better than these guys, and it's something I got to take into consideration for the next series I do, which I have yet to decide what series it will be, but I do want to do another short track series, and I'm kind of debating on doing a pro truck series. I don't know. I did have fun with the late model stocks, but it's one, I drove them for so long that at this point, I drove them for so long and then I didn't drive them. So it's almost like, I feel as though if I go back into the cars, it's going to take me a long time to relearn them, because I've been doing more street stock and mini stock stuff than anything.
Still out there.
Really, the only way that I could relearn something quickly would be if, you know, AI dirt. But there is no dirt AI yet, so boo. Boo, Indy Testberger, boo. I did try to do the Pro Truck thing before. I just never did a full series of it. It was kind of more of an experimental thing, which actually ended up leading to me choosing the late model stocks, because the original idea, and I know I've mentioned this before, was going to be street stocks, super late models, and Pro Truck. And then I messed something up and ended up retrying it again and got rid of the super late models and in favor for the late model stocks, which that went for like 2 or 3 races, I believe. So I know we did USA and New Smyrna. I feel like we made it all the way to Concord or something. So we were actually about 4 or 5 races through the season, but kind of overwhelmed myself with that project, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to sit here and spend 3 to 4 hours editing 3 races at one time, and also at the same time had a part-time season of the Legends cars going alongside it, which they ran a Grand Prix style point system. But they also only ran like, I think there was a total of 17 or 19 races on that schedule. And out of all those races, I believe that the Legends cars only ran 7.
Knows you're coming.
Yeah, I'm just debating on what series I want to do next. So I do like doing the short track stuff, but it would be nice to unlock the ability to do speedway races, which is why I'm kind of feeling the Pro Truck or even messing with the new ARCA stuff. I haven't tried out the car yet, but I know that we recently, in the last big update, we got the new Gen 6, Gen 5, Gen 6 ARCA car. We have the modern ARCA car now. And I was using the Xfinity cars for my quote-unquote ARCA series, but they would just get wild at certain tracks. Like they would try to drive straight through you.
Outside.
Like I'd really like to do something kind of unique. I just don't know what yet. I even consider doing like the old 1987 cars. Those things are just like very beefy, and I feel like I would constantly overdrive them. Really wish the settings would allow me to, I know there's like setups I can use for it, but like if I could find a way to make like the actual,
You're there, big girl.
I guess they're like Gator mountain trucks, or they're Craftsman trucks again, that's right. If I could use the Craftsman trucks, and like limit their power by like 70%, you know, they run 70% of their normal power. Like that would, I think that would make for a really great short track series, because it would be very accurate to them running a 602, 604 series. I think we're halfway this time. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do next.
Inside. Still inside. Still there, quarter. Clear. Outside. Still out there.
That looked like they were getting a little dicey up there.
Long ways to go, fellas. Long ways.
Kyle Bully and Bubba Raines over there.
They know you're coming. Clear outside. Outside.
Really wish I had seen Brody Gator there making more moves this season. He's been constantly lower midfield.
Keep on going or move.
I guess they're going to get like 1 or 2 top 10s. I think he did good at Nashville.
Outside. Still outside. Is not a spot. Is not a spot. Still out there, man.
I've also considered bringing back the street stocks as well, just because now we've got 3 different street stocks to choose from. I went and built me one of the casino body styles. I love them. So nice. Pretty sure it's the casino, the Panther, and then I forget what the other one was. But the Monte Carlo. Love that Monte Carlo. The cowl does make it a little bit hard to see around, but I can live with that. It's like Jackal's running second, Bigfoot's still running third, Runner's fourth, Buzzard fifth. I can see my pylon again. Yeah, I had a screen glitch happen right as I started recording, and it moved a few things around on my computer.
Working outside.
I didn't notice the pylon was up until
Still there.
I started recording. And like, you know what? That don't bother me. I can see stuff now. So we're about to lap all the way up to 10th.
Keep it up, my man. Chrome, you're on the way. Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Sorry about that. Kind of pinched Greg there.
Earl, get these fucking cars out of the way. I'm on it.
Kyle's fine. He's not in my way. However, this is the last race that I can apply, well, we got 17 to go. This is 16 this time by. We can manipulate the championship some here.
Still out there.
I'm honestly curious to see what happens to the standings after the figure eight, though.
He knows you're coming.
Ooh, thunder, hello. Oh yeah, it's about to rain. That's also why I'm trying to knock this out, just in case anything happens. I don't have to run a race again, or wait till morning, because tomorrow I'll probably end up doing the slinger double header. I thought about doing it live, and then I was like, wait, that'd be stupid, because then people would see it before it actually happened. They'd see it before the other three races.
Still out there.
Then it'd just be like a big old spoiler alert.
Working the outside. Not a spot, I don't think.
This might be a problem.
Still outside.
Can I get under Kelly?
Too wide outside. Get that fucker out of the way. Tell him to keep on going.
Okay, that worked out.
One outside. Still outside. Clear.
Okay.
Through there, big
Good, he cleared me.
Roger.
I was expecting to be a lot more slidey here, actually. Just coming from Southern National to here. Because this is a much flatter track, but I guess
outside.
I guess the concrete here is a little more grippy.
Still there, man, outside. Quarter outside. Got to get through this traffic, Earl.
Come on, move.
Outside. Clear high.
Oops. Didn't mean to hit him.
Inside. Still inside.
Now I do kind of want to mess with the standings a little bit, but I don't know if it'd be worth it or not, just because of how far back Jester is about to start dropping, because he's not in a very good points-paying spot here compared to some people. More thunder. We only got 8 to go, 7 to go. And we're 15 seconds ahead of second. As long as he can hold off Bigfoot, I think that's good for standings. So that means there'd be another net gain of 2 or 3. Damn, there's Bigfoot.
Clear outside.
All 3 of these guys right here are teammates.
Gotta make quick work of these guys, Earl. I got them, man. I told them. They're hollering at them. Quarter outside. Too wide outside. Doing a good job. Keep it up. One outside. Still outside.
That's for Hickory last year.
Outside. those lappers out of the way, Earl. 10-4. Door outside.
Lean on him.
Still outside.
Now, who is the bigger
Clear hand.
threat here? I think Bigfoot is actually the bigger
Busted
threat in
traffic, Earl.
points.
Roger, all, man.
Thought about using adaptive AI, but after seeing what it did at Dover, it did not work out all that well. Or
Good job,
Kansas,
buddy.
I
Two
used
more,
it at
man. Come on.
Kansas.
Come on, dig it, brother. You can do it. Bring it, bitch, home.
Come on, white flag lap. Got to make a move here. Championship implications.
Working the outside. Clear high. Outside. Still out there.
Championship implications.
Clear him.
At least I solidified Jackal getting second.
Checker this time. Told you were going to like that race car, didn't I? Told you last week.
Well, we've increased
Where's
our
the height
points
on
lead
those things, man?
by roughly 2 extra points. Which is nice going into Slinger because I've never actually drove Slinger. Not the oval. But then we also got to think about the
Tires are great. There wasn't any issues with them at all.
got to think about the figure eight, because the figure eight can make or break a lot of this championship for a lot of people. Like, I don't think there's any way that we can lose the championship. I'm not gonna jinx myself. I have to at least finish okay in the oval, but there's still a chance that I get totaled in both races. Alright, final results for South Boston and the last race before the doubleheader at Slinger. I finished first, Jackal second, Bigfoot third, Buzzard fourth, Runner fifth, Shadow Snake sixth, Cowboy seventh, Cody Anderson eighth, Jester ninth, Creature in 10th, Reigns in 11th, Brody Gator 12th, Duran 13th, Eckert 14th, Buddy Guy 15th, Richard Tinkle 16th, and Kelly Bitch Tits 17th.